All right, welcome back to LearnWire. We're going to be looking at this new software that launched yesterday, and it's AIWrappers. Let's get into it. I've already been checking out the software for about 45 minutes to an hour, built a couple tools. This is a no-code app builder, and it's by Todd Gross. I'm really going to just jump right into it. If at any point you want to go and check out AIWrappers and pick it up, there are two different ways to pick it up. I'll try to leave both links below. You can get into this for one price below, a low cost. And then they also have a bundle price where you get all the unlimited, all the add-ons, all that stuff for one price as well. So you can check the pricing and the links out below. But let's get started. Right here, I went into the templates area. They have 114 templates, and you can use replicates. If we go into integrations, you can see I already connected my Anthropic Claude API. You do have to go and set this up. You have to have a credit card on file, all that stuff in order to set those up. I've added in the option for OpenAI and Anthropic Claude, and these are going to be heavy for any AI apps that you're going to build that are text heavy, chatbots, writing blog posts, and so forth. Google Gemini is going to be able to do a combo. Then you have Stripe integration, and you have this FAL.ai. And this is going to be if you want to use real-time image analysis, object detection, visual processing. So you can build some pretty cool tools. When you go over to the template section, they have 114 templates. Let's say you want to create a video cinematic trailer creator, Video Genie. You're going to need the Google VO3 or Kling LIP sync integrated. Those are implemented through FAL.ai or Replicate. So you're definitely going to need to use those two in order to do video, audio right here. You can do all kinds of stuff right over here as well. And then images, you can actually create all kinds of image apps, which is pretty impressive. I'm going to focus most of the time on just text over here because those are the two that I have set up. Replicate and the FAL are the ones you're going to need to use for the video and image. And I don't have those, so I'm just going to use what I have. What I did was I went over here. There's a web page analyzer. There's all kinds of good stuff, AI summarizer, but this website SEO analyzer right here, and it's using GPT-4 4.1, but you can choose Claude if you want to. And so I clicked deploy, and then we went over here into my apps, and you can see I've created a couple apps. I'm going to show you those. But this first one right over here, we can go and just take a look at it, right? So we come over here and I'll put my name in, David, I'll put an email address in so you can actually collect people's email addresses. And I just went and see, because I've already put this through the test, I didn't get an email or anything like that. So I'd like to see if we actually have a back end where we can collect these email addresses. I don't know what the email address right there is for, but we'll see if we can find that out. And then let's say we have a page that we want to analyze. I'll go to my website right here, put that website URL in and push analyze. This is a tool you can build with one click using AIWrappers. We're going to build a custom app together and see what AIWrappers can do for us as well. So it's analyzing our web page. It's gathering SEO insights, it's doing its magic. It's going to come back with like a report, an SEO on-page report for us. Okay, so it's done. That was very fast, about 30 seconds or less. And we can come back over here. So we have the SEO analysis for this page right here. We have meta tags. The title tag is Squirrely SEO Review 2023. Actually, I need to update that right there because this needs to be 2025, right? So that's good. We found something good already. We have a good length. We have our main keyword, great, and made a description. I would like to see where we actually type in what the main keyword is. It was able to identify the main keyword as Squirrely SEO Review. Meta description is right here. Then we have our length includes, we have keyword usage right here. The main keyword is used in the meta description, the H1 heading, and throughout the content. Keyword density, we have content quality. So it's pretty decent the way it analyzes this. And then we can come down here and see our overall on-page SEO. You can further enhance. Now I'd like to put in a bad URL to see if this will identify. So here's the actionable insights right here. It says consider adding a few more relevant internal links, include a few more external links, optimize the images further by compressing them, add schema markup, and promote the article. So not a whole lot of implementation, but that's what that app can look like, right? So we can come back over here and we're going to look at a couple others. So we have this YouTube viral title creator right here. I want to go preview this. Now, you can actually have this set as a, protected right here. So I can go ahead and go into the app right there. And this is what the app looks like. It's a YouTube viral title creator. Boost your views. You can see it automatically creates a dark mode for us as well as a light mode. Let's go with the dark mode for now. And then I'm going to say right here, let's just say how to start your business. And let's say that that's the keyword phrase or the keyword or the niche or whatever. And we're going to click the generate titles. And in one moment, intelligence at play, thinking deeply, it's connected to our OpenAI on this one account. I'm going to show you how you can select exactly what model you want. Every single title needs at least one keyword fully capitalized and so forth. Unlock the secret to starting your business today. Start your business with one powerful tip. The ultimate guide to launching your business. These are all great titles right here. It gave us 10 titles right there. It did what I asked to create this simple app right here. Now, this is an app that maybe you would want to charge somebody one time for or something like that. I'm going to go back over to the light mode. Let's just say we want to charge someone for this. We can go in here to the edit button. It's going to pull all the editable things that we can do. We can change the title, the logo, and I uploaded a logo of LearnWire right there. We can change the description and all that. Once you're done with that, you can go in and do a lot of other stuff. So this is where you select the model. We're on the currently selected GPT-4. It tells you handles virtually any task with human level performance. This is the most popular one right there. So that's the one it defaults to. But if you want to change this to something else, efficient text assistant, something that's cost effective right here, especially for an app like this, only charging one time for it, right? So let's just say we want to switch, but look at all these that we can use in our app right over here. And all you have to do is click on the one you want to use, and it will tell you if it's in red, it means you have not added your integration, which is your integration right over here. Everything's really smooth and easy to operate and set up. So far, pretty good. We're going to come over here and push next right over here. It's going to go over to the interface right over here. This is where you can customize the text that appears on your app. So maybe like the helper icons, error handling, and so forth. And then we can go to the access right here. I have it on password protected. I want to show you what it will look like if we move it to paid. You can go with a subscription model or a one-time purchase right here. Let's say we want to charge $19.99 in USD. Then we just say next. We have a subdomain. We're going to use AIWrappers subdomain, but let's say you want to take it to the real deal. You go to custom domain. You have your A type, your C name, all that, and you can hook this up to your DNS records, host this on your own domain, and launch this like a real app. That way you can have a landing page, and when people click the buy now button, they'll go over to the app. I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to push publish here and copy this. Imagine you're on a landing page, a sales page of your application, explains all the things that it does, all the benefits and everything. And then people click on the buy now button for $19.99. They click on that button and it takes them to this paywall. People have to put in their email here. It's $19 and it's a single payment. YouTube viral creator right here. Then you can push the purchase. Now, if I put in an email and push purchase, we're going to get an error. And the error down here says, app owner does not have Stripe account connected. Now I can show you what that looks like. We'll get back into AIWrappers. So back to our apps, and then you would go into integrations. You go into integrations and you'd go into Stripe and push connect Stripe account. You're going to have to set up a Stripe account for this business, get an API. I've already done that before on other examples and apps. I'm not going to do that right now because you have to set up a Stripe account and then they're going to check on your business and all that stuff. What I really like about AIWrappers is that it really truly does work with Stripe and it's fully integrated. You can build an app, a simple app, and have people pay for it. Subscription-based or even a one-time payment. Now, personally, I think that the apps we would be building here would be better used as a one-time payment. But we're going to come back up here and start looking at, for example, so I want to show overall, I think this is pretty good. This software is pretty good. It's not going to be as advanced as a lovable.dev or a bolt.new or a, Firebase by Google. Those are going to be more powerful, but with the caveat that those are going to have a lot more technical things that you're going to have to learn in order to get your app running and actually get that Stripe integrated, actually get Supabase integrated and so forth. So they come with a learning curve. So what AIWrappers is doing for you is you can create simple apps. And what I've noticed is that they're really just kind of one-step apps. I've created a prompt over here and I've tried. So when we go over into my apps, and that's why you guys join my channel, because I'm going to be transparent with you, right? This app is for simple one-page type, one input type app, and it does a really good job with that. But it has all those features, right? Stripe paywall, subscriptions, one-time payments. It houses everything under this cloud and the database. You can even connect your own custom website. So it's got a lot to offer, but it's not going to create a massive application that's going to make you millions of dollars. Let's just be real. You need to be honest about what you're actually doing with the tool and creating. But I think it's for a certain market and you want to create simple one-off tools or even free tools that you host on your website. You can start ranking ranking. For example, if you want to create a calculator, if you want to create something like that, some of these simple tools and give people free access, maybe you can rank for some of this stuff. When you create some simple apps, you can actually rank on Google, get free traffic to your site, because we know that free tools rank really well on Google, and that can get traffic to your website. And then you can have your real offer or your massive software that you actually spent money on and so forth, right? So hopefully that makes sense. That's how I would use the tool. But as you can see, this was simple over here. And in order to create the YouTube viral creator, I have a prompt over here. I'll show you. I'll extend this, Control A, and try to make this a lot bigger text so you can read it, okay? So what I did was when I tried to put this whole thing in right here, I ended up getting errors, because if you notice on this one, this right here will get you the app that I just showed you here. So what you have highlighted right here is the app that I showed you, the YouTube title creator. It created 10 titles for us. Cool, right? Maybe someone will pay $10 for that. Maybe someone will pay $20 one-off for that. It's a nice title creator. Cool. But it only does one thing, right? Now, I wanted to take it a step further to see if I could build it out and make it even better. After the titles are created, user will have the ability to check mark one title that they like the best. Once that's check marked, a button will appear, Get YouTube Description. Once they push that button, a 3 to 5 sentence YouTube description will be created, followed by a four relevant hashtags. Then below that would be relevant tags separated by a comma to be inserted as YouTube tags to get more views on the video, okay? And then I said app is in English. You decide on the app logo, description, colors, because it keeps asking for that. So when I do that, right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. It's too much for it is what I've noticed, right? And I've created 2 successful apps, but we're going to go over here to get started. And let's just say I put this in right here and say go, and then it's going to go and do its thing. So now you have this kind of box like you would expect. It's going to say all this stuff. I already told it, app description, color thing. And so I'm going to say, you decide on all this, right? You're the AI and the robot. You decide right now. Let's see what it does. But what ends up happening is what I've noticed is it just can't do that 2-part thing. It's getting hung up on that second part where after it provides data to us, we want it to have another option to check mark a box and click another button. It doesn't seem like that is capable in the software. So it's generating a response. Let's see what it ends up doing. But so far, I've gotten errors like an application error, a client-side exception. Okay, so that's something you just got to know. I think that it's because of the prompt. It's not able to handle that. And they're clear about that on their homepage. This is for a one input app only. We just, let's just go and create another app. And maybe there's another way we can look at this, right? So maybe we can say that we want to create one title. I'm going to show you how we create an AI creator right here. We're going to get started. We'll create one clickbait SEO title, and then it will provide for that title. We're going to try this again and think how we want our tool to be created in one go. Great idea. Let's create an app that generates a viral YouTube title, description, and tags. So see how I went from complex app and I'm turning it into maybe a one-pager. Maybe we can't do the 10 titles. Maybe it only creates one title for us and gives us the description, tags, and all that stuff. We'll see if it can handle this. It's generating a response. Let's see what it ends up doing. So it says, here's the app. So this is what it looks like when you configure an app. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to say create app here. And now we have our app is created. So I'm going to copy this. We're going to open this up and see what it looks like. I created a logo for us. I suggest that you create your own logo and then upload it. YouTube viral title creator, boost your videos reach, create engaging YouTube titles description. So here's the keyword topic. So I'm going to say how to make money on Etsy. And then generate, but should only generate one title for us that's 70 characters long, one capitalized word, and it gave us the description and the tags. Here's the hashtags. Unbelievable ways to make money on Etsy that you need to know. So it did a good job right there. It gave us a nice description. Are you ready to transform your Etsy business? And then it also gave us 4 relevant hashtags: Etsy success, make money online, Etsy tips, online business. Great. And then it also gave us tags: Etsy, make money on Etsy, Etsy tips, Etsy success. So it did a great job with that. And so this would be done, right? And then you just go back and stick with the same niche and so forth. We could even do something like maybe give us 10 titles or something like that, right? We can maybe click a button at the beginning, or maybe it does this 10 times. Let's go and see. So one thing that I noticed is that when we go into the app right here, YouTube Viral Title Creator, when we go into edit, I want to go into the 3 dots, edit with AI Creator. I think I just figured that out. When we go into edit, this is where we're going to get the app details, select model, interface, access, all that. Cool. But I couldn't figure out how to update your prompt for the app to continue building it. I think it's under this 3 dots here. We can view analytics. What does that look like real quick? This is where you're going to see people using it, usage rate, information about the day, week, month, year. We've got some basic analytics, which is pretty cool. Then we come over here. This is to build simple apps. Configure URL, your custom design, edit app details, edit with AI. We can come back in here and start telling it more things that we want to do. I like the results. Now, can you provide 5 results per run? 5 title, 5 descriptions. I'm being very specific, 5 tags and 5 hashtags. So instead of only 1, let's do 5 each time. And let's go like that and see what it can do. I'll be impressed if it can handle this type of edit. I'll be very impressed with that, because that means we can go in at any time and make changes to our app. We don't have to change the URL and all that. We can add things based on customer feedback. Now we can go and update that app and see if it actually was able to handle that. We'll come in here and now we'll do something like how to train your puppy and push generate. Let's see if it can handle what we just instructed it to do, which is create 5 of everything instead of just 1, because then this is going to add 5 times more value. That way someone can choose what they want, right? So we have our clickbait YouTube titles right here. Stop making these puppy mistakes. The secret to well-behaved behavior, blah, blah, blah. Discover the magic. Cool. And then YouTube descriptions. So we have all these descriptions. Let's say stop making these puppy mistakes should be right here. Are you struggling with puppy? In this video, we reveal the top mistakes. Number 1 goes with number 1. That's perfect. Number 3, imagine having a puppy that listens to every command, goes with number 3. Transform your puppy into an angel in just days, right? Really great titles, really great descriptions we've got. And then you've got your hashtags for each one as well. And then you have your tags right here. The way they lined it out is pretty great. 1 matches with 1. But let's see if you don't like that layout. Could we go back in real quick? And could we go back and actually edit that with the 3 dots? Because this is what you're really going to want to do, right? Is go in here and edit. I like the results, but can you include everything that matches to title 1, then title 2, and the description? Let's just go with that. I don't know if AI is going to quite understand that, if it's like specific enough, but can you include everything that matches to it? To achieve this, I'll update the system prompt to ensure that each title is grouped with its corresponding description tags. Perfect. So let's update the app. Let's go take a look. We're going to copy this. We're going to go back and look at it one more time. And we're going to say how to cook pasta. How to cook pasta. And we're going to generate this app right here. There's going to be other people doing reviews on this because this product just launched and no one's doing an in-depth review like this. This is a tool you think that you could put to use. There'll be 2 links below. Go pick up the full package. I think it's like $297 or something like that. Everything, all the one-offs, you get unlimited use, all the good stuff, right? Or you can just click the first link and go through the process and choose a la carte any upgrades you want. So set 1, we've got our title, we've got our description, we've got our hashtags, boom. This is perfect. We've got set 2, set 3, cool. Then you could take all this, copy it, and put it into a spreadsheet. This is a lot more valuable doing 5. We could do 10 at a time if we wanted to, but I think 5 is a great balance for this. One other thing I would do if I was creating this app, I probably would train it with what creates really good titles and apply this to all niches. It seems to have a formula for how to create a YouTube title. I would want to control that. From what I'm seeing, we could definitely make adjustments by just clicking those 3 dots. Overall, this is AIWrappers. What do you guys think? For a application that's being, I think it's launched on JVZoo. This is pretty impressive. This is probably going to be one of the best tools of the year. You've got your billing, you've got your workspace. You can set up as many workspaces as you want. You've got integrations right over here. Everything's really easy to use. We can go back to the dashboard, and they have a help center and support as well when you need help. They have a walkthrough, a video right there, but I think that my walkthrough is better. You can create these simple apps, integrate it with Stripe, all kinds of customization. What do you guys think? I'm going to give this a 4.0. You have to put it into context what it's doing. It's getting you there for these simple applications. But like I said, let's be real, it's not going to get a 5-star because it's not going to be able to create a extremely complex tool. It's only going to be able to create simple tools for you or your customers. Type in AIWrappers if you watch the entire video. Let me know what you guys thought of this. Is it worth picking up, or is it just another trash tool that won't be here in 6 months? This is by Todd Gross, probably one of the better software creators on JVZoo and Warrior Plus. He's been around for decades, like 15, 20 years in the business. He's not going to put out crap. I think that this is going to be a good application. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this review, and like that video. Like I said, the links will be below. If you got any value from this in-depth tutorial and review on the software and you want to pick it up, use my link. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.